The old all second team. This is where it gets a bit different. How about you? You go first, mate. What do you got? Your guards, all second team.
Well, Dame time's just the first lock for guard, obviously, because you would have put him in the first team if it wasn't for Doncic and Harden just having historical years, obviously. Yeah,
I agree.
Second guard's probably the one I'll probably sit on that for a bit. Then me wings, you'd go Kawhi. He's been pretty...
No, we're not wings yet, mate. We're not at wings.
Oh, we breaking it down positionally, all right.
Yeah,
My second guard. Ooh.
Come on, mate. I'm putting you on the spot.
Like, Chris Paul's done well in OKC, but his numbers sort of like... It's a bit iffy going him. Like, Devin Booker's put up great numbers. Like,
Do it, mate. Don't fucking do it.
I probably can't disagree with your happy medium, even though it feels... Even Beal. There's so many good guards in the league this year. It's, like, hard to pick. Like, but yeah, I probably can't argue with your choice.
You already know my choice.
Yeah,
mate.
I do know your choice, Westy.
He's
on a down year, but he's still...
His down year is still 28, 8 and 7.
Yeah.
Like, and he's actually shooting pretty good from the field. Not from 3, but from the field for his standards. Anyway,
Yeah.
was it 48?
Something like that. That's because the thing
48.
is, like, with him, his second half of the year before they were going into the bubble and stuff, like, he was really starting to pick up for him.
Yeah.
Because D'Antoni, figured out, just clear that paint out. He's the paint, basically.
I was personally one laughing at D'Antoni when he was going to start Rocco at the 4.
5.
PJ, was it Rocco at the 5 or PJ?
Oh, yeah,
Tucker
PJ,
at
yeah,
the
good
5?
point, PJ at the 5.
And he was just
that's
committing real hard. I was like, this is going to go downhill real quick. But I was
It
wrong.
works, like-
Yeah, they picked up. They got that
Math-
first massive win against the Lakers, who were
Yeah.
playing really well at the time, I think.
Yeah.
They're on a bit of a streak. LeBron was getting into...
And everyone was like, if it's not going to work against any team, it's the Lakers because they've got the size to just abuse you and punish that
they got
mismatch.
that first win,
Yeah.
and everyone was like, "What the fuck?" But,
Like, it mathematically makes sense, though. Like, the three's worth just, like, the numbers have been crunched. Like, three's worth 50% more points than a two-pointer, so...
the analytics,
Yeah.
But, you can't... I don't think you can go wrong with Dame and Russell,
Yeah.
but especially not Dame. Dame's the lock. Russell's
Dame's
debatable
lock, yeah.
if you want to throw in...
Russell, Chris Paul,
I mean...
Dev, Beal.
Yeah, but, Devin and Beal didn't even...
They were on spud teams, but they both putting up
except
pretty
for
much...
the bubble, but obviously
yeah.
we're not counting the bubble
Yeah.
with this, so... I mean, you can't do much about
But
it.
both, Dev and Beal were both putting up like
Westbrook
28,
was
30 a
put-
game.
Devin was only putting up about 25, 26.
I swore he was putting up like
Before the
27.
bubble, I mean...
Even before the bubble, I swore he was having pretty good numbers.
But I think Westbrook's more topping him in every category besides 3-point percentage. And I don't think it's even by that much. And I don't think Devin Booker shoots that great from 3 throughout the season. He's a shooter.
It'd be volume.
But he's
That's 'cause he
taken
takes volume,
a lot of threes, but most of them just double teamed off the dribble and everything, which is, we all know the infamous pickup game, Devin Booker.
Yeah.
Why am I getting doubled? I got this during the season. This is pickup.
Got to practice it, mate.
But mate, go into your forwards here for your all second.
All right, Kawhi, I feel like he had another pretty steady year. Like, you got the Clippers to the 2 seed sort of thing. Like, Kawhi's Kawhi. He did what he had to do. Got rested when he needed to
The
be
only
rested.
knock was just the games that he
game
missed.
management.
Like, that's why you can't put it that's why it's not a conversation between LeBron and Giannis.
Yeah.
But Kawhi, go on.
Kawhi and the other forward. There's been a lot of bloody good forwards this year in the league. Bloody...
He's getting the
her up.
stats up. But
Yeah, well, in mine, since I had Jokic as the same mine, I probably would have put AD as the 4 in my second team, I guess.
Yeah.
But since we've covered him, maybe I'd put someone like Siakam or Tatum or someone like that possibly in there. Realistically, it would have been AD, considering the way I've done mine with
so
Jokic
that's
at once.
but
We'll say
in your list, you got AD as your
So we'll say AD.
as your sort of 4 or 5, whatever you want to call it these days. It doesn't really matter. But I mean, I got Kawhi in my second team as well for that small forward spot. Like you said, Clippers second team. The only knock against him was, I mean, he just didn't play as much. His defense took a bit of a hit. Like he's not. When I say his defense took a bit of a hit, he went from otherworldly to just all NBA.
Yeah,
like it's just otherworldly and then all NBA. But I've actually got Jason Tatum in my
your mate. Your mate.
I was never a big fan, but
He had that slow start though. That was my
the
thing where
slow
I was
start.
hesitant with him.
It
like-
wasn't really a slow start. He was still putting up over 20 a game, but then he just took it post All-Star break. He took it to another level.
Exactly.
And what Boston are doing, they're top 5 in both offense and defense. So their net ratings, I think it's top 4 in the league from what I remember, and it's like that's indicative of their record. Like their record's 3rd seed behind Toronto and time.
Yeah,
Toronto.
3-6 matchup, them and Philly.
But yeah, but the fact that they're top 5 in both offensive and defensive, I think it shows they're one of the elite teams in the NBA, not just the third seed. In the
on
East,
paper, they're probably close to the most talented team in the league on paper.
Just injuries throughout the season. Kemba Walker's been nailed a little bit.
Like a lot of positional talent. Like it's all
their depth's
not
a bit
spread
of an
among
issue.
positions. Yeah,
But Kemba Walker's been injured a fair bit. Marcus Smart missed a little bit of time, if I remember. Who else? Gordon Hayward's in and out these days. Like, he's just copped another injury. He's out for 4 weeks. But just the stuff he's been doing. I mean, he's got Jaylen Brown as a running mate, who also had a fantastic season. But Tatum ended up averaging 29.
He took the keys to that team.
And he was demolishing teams by himself.
First half of that year, it was sort of like, whose team is this? Then Tatum went, fuck
exactly.
this, the key to mine.
He's hitting game winners over Paul George, just like everyone. I mean, he seems to be a magnet.
Paul George
for
is
game
just
winners,
begging for him.
Yeah.
He's just a bloody bait.
But yeah, that was me. That's my personal thing. I mean, what was his PR? I have to have a look at that. But Tatum ended up
probably mid-20s.
No, it was 20 on the dot, but ended up 24 a game, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 45 from the field, 40 from 3, 80 from the free throw line.
Rock solid.
Like, where is it? I can get splits post All-Star break anyway.
Hey, mate.
We'll be able to find it.
No love for Bubble King TJ Warren?
Mate, no Bubble King.
Yeah. How did he go before the bubble? I might just have a quick gaze.
TJ, post All-Star break, Tatum was averaging 27, 7 and 3. I mean, his offensive rating fucking skied to 115, which would have been like one of the top in the league. His defensive rating skied. He was a plus 8.8 actually. Huh? But yeah, and he was shooting better percentages. He was more efficient in his shooting as well post All-Star break. I mean, it's obviously the sample size isn't as big as the pre, but it vaulted him into that elite category.
Shows what he's got, sort of thing.
But and the fact that I'm saying that, me personally, I've never been a big fan of Jason Tatum, and I'm happy to admit he's all second. But just like you had Anthony Davis at the 4, I've got Jokic as the 5 in mind. Like we've already outlined it and everything. Like I just had him at the center. Denver, second seed, ended up third, but probably second going into the bubble. I don't know. They were second going into the bubble.
Well, Clippers get them, did they? Oh yeah, they came into the bubble a bit iffy. Yeah,
I think they did. Yeah, with all the injuries and whatnot, people not coming, their depth's a bit of an issue right now. Not in the regular season.
Yeah.
But
in terms of that center for me, I had JoJo probably.
Yeah, JoJo.
Yeah.
Gee, you got JoJo in there.
He still did what JoJo does. He put up his 20 plus. He's
limited games, limited minutes, mate.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What is it? How many did JoJo play?
He played a solid chunk of the year, I'm pretty sure.
His defense took a hit, mate. He wasn't the same defender. Philly underachieved. Why can't I?
Yeah.
I can't even see JoJo's stats. What was it?
Like, I'd take him over Gobert. Gobert's just...
How does a big man shoot 48% from the field?
Not his best shooting from the field, I'll give you that.
That's mine.
Because they make him sit at the fucking 3-point line for the
Ben. That's Ben. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. But 29 minutes a game.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, come on, Joel.
Yeah, I'd still take him over Gobert myself. That's probably more because I don't rate Gobert than...
I don't rate Gobert either.
Yeah.
But so you got Joel. So nothing again. Like, Philly underperformed and everything. Like, I don't have Joel in any of my teams.
Ooh, that's a bit rough for the center. If you're having centers,
he's like arguably the best center in the league when healthy. He's just never healthy.
Yeah.
Like,
he's definitely never healthy.
I can't give it to a guy who played. Like I said, I'm trying to find how many games he played, but I can't get onto stat. Oh, right, here we go.
Ooh,
he actually played 51 games.
Yeah, he played most of the year. I knew.
He actually played 51 games. I think that's including the bubble though.
Probably.
And the playoffs. So I think it was probably about 45, the 60 something, whatever they played. But in terms of the people I got ahead of him, I can't give the nod to him personally.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right, you go on Joel, mate. That's an interesting take. An interesting take.